Hey beauties, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie. In today's video we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful handkerchief dress. It is very easy to make and beginner friendly. Guess what? I made this from a scrap dress. This pink dress that I'm wearing, the pink one was already made before, but it was tight for me, and then I decided to make it into an handkerchief dress. But don't worry, if you want to make your dress from scratch, you would also be able to do it after watching this video. So if this is what you are interested in, definitely keep on watching. And without too much talking, let's get straight to the honey of the video. Let's go. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. So this is how the pink dress looked like. I already loosened the sides and everything is in two parts. The front and back is separate. As you can see, I've already attached my zipper to the back. So if you want to make something like this, what you are going to do is just to draft your full gown pattern without any cut at the waistline. Just draft your basic gown pattern, and then after drafting your basic gown pattern, you would then be able to make an handkerchief dress from it. You can do it on your pattern paper first, so you don't waste your fabric before now cutting it on the main fabric. I already made a tutorial on how to draft an handkerchief skirt, so I'm going to drop the link to the video in one part of this video so you can check it out. It's also going to guide you on how you can start your handkerchief skirt or dress from scratch. All right, so after I have loosened it, I placed my front and back right side facing right side, and then I folded it into two like this. So this is the hip area, so I'm just going to, from that part, I'm going to measure. This is the hip area, so from the hip area I just measured 4.5 inches all the way down. I measured 4.5 inches all the way down, and then from that hip mark I went up by about 5 inches, just like that. I went up by about 5 inches, and then I'm going to be connecting it with a curve, just as if I am connecting a princess curve. All right, as if I'm connecting a princess curve, I'm going to connect it like that, and then I am going to cut it out. It's as simple as that. Especially if you have watched my tutorial on how to make a handkerchief skirt, you will understand how simple this is. All right, so this part here we are going to throw it away, but before then we are supposed to note the length. So what I have here is 23.5, so you are going to note it. You are going to note the 23.5. So I'm writing it. I'm going to keep the part where I wrote it somewhere, and then I'm going to discard the rest of the fabric. So what I'm going to be doing is to sew the neckline and the sides. So I'm just going to be stitching the shoulder with 1/2 inch and the sides with 1/2 inch also. So I'm done doing that. I've stitched the sides and the shoulder, and then the next thing we want to do is to create where our pleats is going to sit. So I'm measuring 7 inches from the side, and then I'm going to place a notch. So I'm going to go to the other side and measure 7 inches again from the side, and then I am going to place a notch also. So this is to guide you on where to put the pleats, because the pleat is not meant to go all the way down. All right, so now this fabric, this onion fabric that I'm using for the pleats, is about 1.5 yards of fabric. All right, it's about 1.5 yards of fabric, and I folded it at the longest area, not at the selvage. I folded it at the longest area into 4, just like this, so that it can be easier for me to cut out. And the only thing I'm going to be measuring here is just the length. All right, so if you want it fuller, you can use maybe 2 yards of fabric and fold it at the longest area, but for me I'm using 1.5 yards of fabric. So I'm measuring the length that we noted earlier, which is 23.5. You don't have to add any allowance to this, just mark what you got there exactly. So I'm marking my 23.5 now, and then I'm cutting it out. So I'm going to cut 2 of this, one for the right side and one for the left side. So I'm going to be cutting 2 of this. one for the right side and one for the left side. So this is it. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to the channel of beautiful people. Please subscribe before you go, like my videos, share with your family and friends, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new tutorial. Thank you, and God bless you as you do. So now I'm going to be pinning it. This is the right side. From the down part, it has to be straight, and when it gets to the notched area, you start your pleats. So I'm just going to be pinning it so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm doing this pinning process because I want you to see what I'm doing. If I wanted to sew it directly on my sewing machine, I will not even bother pinning. I'll just go ahead and sew it. But I want you to get what I am doing. So now we've gotten to the notched area. So from that notched area, you start to pleat your fabric, and make sure that the pleats are not too tight because this fabric is not enough, it's not wide enough. If you want a fuller pleat, you can use a fabric of about 2 yards, so you are going to get a fuller pleat. But for me, this was 1.5 yards, so I did not get the full pleat, but I still loved the way it came out. So you are going to pleat it all the way till you get to your second notch. Just carefully pleat it all the way till you get to your second notch. So after your second notch, you are going to stop pleating and you make sure that it is now straight. All right, so which is what I am doing right now. So just take your time, pin. I decided to pin it from the down part and I realized that it was too small, so that means my pleat was already too tight. All right, so I'm going to loosen it up a bit and then I'm going to scatter the pleats, all right, so that it can fit to what I need it for. So I scattered the pleats and then this was what I got. So once I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead to stitch it down, and this is what it is going to give me. All right, so let me quickly go and stitch it down now. So I am done stitching and this is what it looks like. Let me open it up so that you can see. This is how it is looking like at this point. I'm loving it already. In fact, I love this color that I combined together. I'm loving it. So I'm going to quickly do the other side now, and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. So I'm done with the two sides and this is how it looks. See the handkerchief feel at the down part, which I love so much. This dress is giving classy, honestly. By the time I style it up with my shoes and bags, I'm sure that it's going to be, you know, hot. So I'm done. So you're just going to hem the down part like that, and this particular side that there's slit at the back, make sure you close it up because you do not need a slit at the back. So I'm going to attach my sleeves, and after doing that, this was the final look. I loved the way it looked on my body. It was so beautiful and I really loved it. So my fabric is not going to waste now. This pink dress, I really loved it, and I only wore it once or twice and it was already tight for me. So turning into this handkerchief dress, it is a game changer for me, and I'm going to enjoy my dress. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a like, share my videos, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. You can also drop your thoughts and your questions in the comment section down below because I love to hear from you. Till I see you in a new video, I want you to know that I love you and I care. Bye.